Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Rambo. We're going to play a little bit of Farm Sim. Actually, we're just going to show some stuff off. I ain't going to really truly play it, like hardcore play it. So this is like the new way it's going to be. Don't pay attention to this right here. This was just some mixed stuff that was happening when you do certain things. That's why it opens up and breaks open. Problem is we're having this issue here. We can see through it. That's what happens when you make it super tall. There's a way to fix that, and it's not hard, and I will try to fix that to my best knowledge. Basically, you just put a layer around it, and this way, you almost have to anyway, because there'd be no way to dig off top of it. Because how this works is you have to dig kind of from the top down. You can't just dig straight inside the wall. I mean, I guess you could, but then it wouldn't. It gets to a point where it stops. So that's basically how it's going to work. As you can see, I've been breaking. There's been levels or layers here. So you start with this layer, and then you have that layer, and then you have this layer, and this was kind of opened up. I just did that. But then you have this layer, and then you go on up, and then you're way up here at the top. And then once you're up here at the top, then you can just start digging and having a good old time. Alright, so that's right. You got to be right here. That really needs to be fixed. And then once you do, you can just dig, and you can load your trucks from way up here, way down here, and that's basically how it is. So you can actually just dig. So it seems pretty nifty. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. It looks pretty cool. I'm going to do that. And then once you dig, pretty much full bucket. I mean, you probably don't have a totally full bucket, and then you can just drop it off. So you get too close to it, then it doesn't. I don't know. Hopefully you can go as high as this shows. So, like as high as you're up here. That's about as high as you can pile too. I don't know. I have not tested this out. Had a friend try to test it, but he is kind of on the very first test map and had some problems getting up to it. I don't know if he'll actually. He said he got up to the top, but I don't know if he piled anything. I mean, I think you can take the whole whatever that leveler, and you can level stuff up. I don't know if this is full or not. And if it is, then I don't know. Let's jump down and see. Let's jump down and see. I gotta turn this back on. There we go. It's pretty close to being full. And then see, I'm thinking about just instead of having the humps through here, like the big old hills, I'm thinking about just having it where you'll have like different piles of road and stuff like that, and you'll have to dig them. You can dig them out and do stuff like that. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Because this is a problem right here. Someone's gonna be trying to drive it on all the time, and they'll get wedged up on them. See, now we have a truck wedged. But that's gonna be that. I mean, your best bet would be to take a road grader and drive through here and grade this all down to a smooth, which I'll probably do that. I'll have something like that. But that's that. So, yeah. Anyway, let's jump up here in this tractor. Oh, the server, if you guys are on it, there's no password now. There should not be a password for Adamant. I did that because of I thought maybe people were just needing to sell stuff, and we're going to see how it plays out. We're going to see if people actually run on there and just tear it up because, you know, they think it's going to be funny, but it's not really funny. I mean, maybe in their head it might be funny, but I'm just going to let it be. If anybody has a problem with it, if you're on there locally or like all the time and you're having problems with it, let me know and I'll put it back on there. And yeah, but I think we'll be alright. I don't know if you can See, the problem with this was, well, is I was having problems with, so, okay, so this one here, I was digging and dumping. Oh no, we have a tractor on fire over there. Oh man. That's why I don't like having the automatic start. Because now if you have like 6 of those and someone just jumps, you know, and jumps, then they're going to have a bunch of those, and then anybody's have like a bad computer, it's going to be, and they're up pretty close to them, that's what it's going to be like for them. I don't know if this will actually make a pile up this high. We're going to find out here. We're going to do this, and we'll see if it actually makes a pile up. I'm thinking it's going to, but I just don't know. I don't know why it's not. Is it as far as it can go, or what? Or does it have to balance itself out? See, I don't quite understand that. Wonder if I can push it up high. Let's see. Let's see if we can do that. Let me get rid of this Smoky Joe here. Now, let's take this box blade back down. And we'll take the, and we'll just see if we can push it up. I don't know, I don't really do the pushing box blade stuff, but we'll see how it happens. Let's see, do I want to, I think I'm just going to back up. And see, we have this stuff here, which is really annoying. That happens. But it won't be in the next one. I actually have an updated one. I just didn't, I didn't want to mess with my save game here. Because then I'd have to, like, all my fill plane would be all gone. I don't know if this will work. It's actually... I think it's already higher than what it was normally anyway. That iron ore is so heavy. I'm pretty sure it's higher than already. You know what? I'm just gonna take dump truck loads and dump it. If I can dump that high or higher. I don't really remember how high it was before though. I think a little bit higher than the dump truck. So I think it's already higher than. We'll just see. I think it's, I don't know, it might be. I think it's working. Let's drive the truck up and see what happens. Drive it up here and then load it up, and then so on. What are we getting? It's rough up here. There we go. We'll snap those back duals, the back axle. Let's pull it on up here. Cut this bank off. Alright. About to watching out the roll off. I plan on doing a lot of mining stuff. I just gotta find time. I mean, I have time, but then I won't have time for my other stuff. Like, I'm trying to do Lula stuff. Like, I'm going to try to learn on that quite a bit. And then once I get that, then maybe we can, you know, have some cool stuff too. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens. Ain't gonna promise that, but we're gonna get some more mining stuff. The wash plant will be out this week. Not the portable, not the one you can move around, but the other one. The other one, I don't know if you guys seen my other videos, but I talked about it. I'm gonna rework it, but I got to do it in my own time, and it's just taking too longer than I want to put on it, because I don't really know how to do all that. So I got to start, but then I can't do no more because I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, and I don't want to have to go do it twice to make it work, you know. But we'll get stuff working here. We'll get it going eventually. It's gonna take a little bit of time. The mods will be in the description. This map will be out sometime this week too. There's quite a bit of stuff I want to do with it still, but will it all hit this week? I don't know. So basically what you're seeing here is just testing of the height. Pretty rough down through here. The reason the top is not breaking down too much is because it's at its peak, so it can only do so much. You know, it can't like flatten out. I think it's gonna work. I don't know. Uh-oh. Back it up here. Hung up. What's going on here? Making a rut. It might just be like a thing where it only goes so high. I don't know. We'll find out. I will test that throughout, I don't know, beginning of this week, and then we'll see actually what happens. I don't quite understand why, you know, 1 minute works and then there we go. I don't know. It could be working. This thing doesn't really tip right anyway. It tips okay, but then it does that. Maybe something's backwards. I'll just spread it out through here. Anyway, I think that's pretty much higher than what it was anyway. Or about the same height, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's higher. I think it's gonna work. I think we'll have an actual bunch of fill plane that goes higher. So that's what I don't understand though. Like, there we go. You get that point, and then it might be. I just don't understand why it doesn't dump totally. You know, it should just dump. But that's just the game. Anyway, I'm done with this. Thanks guys for watching. It's going to be a long while. Kind of me rambling on about it. Things I just don't understand, and not sure why they happen, but I don't know. Leave in the comments, tell me what you think, if you think it's higher, or I know this is higher up here, but I mean, I don't know if you can still do stuff. And what do you guys think about this? Don't really like this too much, but once you dig down once, it will take and cover itself up. I'll probably just put some dirt around the side, or some stuff around the side. This way you're not doing that, because it does it with the other stuff too. Do I have the times 21? Yeah, there we go. And this is what the dirt looks like. That's what that looks like. The sand, let's go check out the sand real quick, real fast. The sand is pretty high up, man. It's tall. It's tall. You can do a lot of digging before you hit water. So if I could just put things through here, it would probably, you know, fix it. But that's alright. I don't care. We're gonna give it a go this week. I should have it fixed, and then everybody can test it and play it, and it'll be on the server, and we'll just see how it goes from there. That's where I can tell a lot of stuff. There's a lot of people getting on the server, and there's a lot of stuff, a lot of activity going on here and there. Then we know it's probably pretty good, or it's something different to try. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.